Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the 808 podcast where we take business owners and CEOs, marketing directors, whoever else I feel like. It is 4 questions in 8 minutes and 8 seconds because 808 looks like Bob, and here we go. Question number 1, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what do you do?
Hi, my name is William Randolph, and I am the founder and CEO of Think Acquisition. We are a small boutique consulting firm in the acquisition, program management, leadership, and contract space.
Perfect, William. Question number 2, what advice do you want to share? Go.
So I'd love to share with people how to get leads, how to find leads, build relationships in the federal government contracting space. So the thing that's the most important piece is there is a three-part strategy that I'd like to share with you. Hunt, fish, and farm. When you're hunting, you're looking for opportunities, things that may cross in front of your path. Have a system to identify hunting targets. It's a high degree of risk and higher degree of luck in hunting, but you may find something that you can shoot on. While you're doing that, so all 3 of these happening at the same time, you go to your fishing. Your fishing is a one-to-many dynamic. How can you get in front of as many people as you can in the smallest amount of time? You put as many hooks in the water to connect with individuals and then find leads. This could be podcasts, this could be coaching, group coachings, this could be webinars, any type of speaking engagement where you can get your message and your value proposition not only on a one-to-one dynamic, but in a one-to-many dynamic, getting many hooks in the water. The last, but certainly not least, is farming. Okay, farming is planting seeds, planting relationship seeds that you will harvest some point in the future. It might not be 2 weeks, it might not be 2 months, it could even be 2 years, but you are identifying relationships, building, cultivating, nurturing those relationships. And then one of these days, when those relationships have been built, you will reap the ROI because those other people will hunt, fish, and farm for you.
So that hunting for federal contracts, what does that actually look like?
So it looks like being observant to all of the portals that send out requirements or contract requirements or requests for proposals and requests for quotes out for the federal government. The largest single point of contact for that is a website called beta.sam.gov. That's where all of the large contracts for government-wide, those contracts are put there. You can search by keyword, subject matter, various codes, product and service codes, and those will become your hunting targets.
Right. Perfect. Love it there. Let's get to question number 3. What other top CEOs, business owners, or influencers that you know that are successful like you that you want to give a shout out to?
So I have one that I'm working with a lot. I met her about a year ago, and she is a dynamic person. Her name is Judy Brandt, and she works for a company called Summit Insight. She helps government contractors in the space of what she calls the triple 3. They are triple 5. They're 5 years old. They have $5 million worth of revenue, or they have at least 5 people doing business development for them. So she looks at a much mature level of government contracting business, but her work is dynamic, and awesome. I give her a shout out.
Perfect. Love it there. Let's get to question number 4, the final fun question. William, tell me about your first sale.
My first sale was a $4,800 government contract. It was a relationship that I had cultivated on LinkedIn, and I had shared with people that I had started my company. This was back in 2019. I had started my company, and that first contract was for a half-day offsite facilitation event, and it was for $4,800.
Nice. That is awesome there. Love it there. So William, you've got 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. So here's what we can do. You can do some promo time. You can ask me a question. You can talk about the weather if you want to, whatever. Or since the best know when to be concise and when to end, we end early. Go.
So I'd like to just say thank you for the opportunity. And I encourage people to, if they have the opportunity to do so, to go check out my Williams Whiteboard YouTube channel. I started it about a year ago at the beginning of the pandemic shutdown. And every week I talk about pick a topic from acquisition, program management, leadership, consulting, small business, and it's short form content, about 10 minutes or less. And I welcome people to go take a look at it, see if there's something there that you like, leave some comments, and please subscribe.
Love it there. Hey, you got 3 minutes left. Is there anything else you want to add, or we can end early? That's okay.
So yeah, I'd just like to say, so first, Bob, thank you very, very much for the opportunity. Where did you get the idea for this podcast?
Okay, I'll give you the story since we have some time here. I haven't said it for a while there. So I was an idiot, and I told my coach that I've always wanted to do a podcast. So her response was, great, your first episode is scheduled in 24 hours. But I don't even have a name of my podcast. I don't have a website. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. She says, no, I get it. You have 24 hours to figure that all out and get a guest scheduled. And it's not going to be me. So I was like, all right. So I scrambled and figured out, like, so what don't I like about podcasting? So here's some things that I don't like. Number one, they take a 10-minute conversation, turn it into an hour. They bloviate the heck out of it, and it just annoys me beyond all, get up there, okay? Number two, they give you an asinine amount of podcast homework. If you've been on other podcasts, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, please share.
Okay, idea being is they want to know the answer to every single question they're going to give you beforehand.
Oh, got it.
Like for number three, and for like the only one I wanted to a one sentence, I want to know what you're going to talk about, but I didn't need you to write out the entire thing.
Out, right?
Yeah, I didn't need scripts. And number one, again, don't care, say whatever you want to say for your intro. I don't need you to write that out for me. So like there's other podcasts that want you to write that out, want you to give them a bio, give a picture, all this extra stuff. And I say, no, that's all done there. So built this whole podcast system, and it has been the best networking tool I've ever had.
That is awesome. It's so timely. I really appreciate the story, because I've been thinking about it myself. And some of the things you just said that you don't like are some of the same things that I don't like. So
yeah, that part there. So, and here's the one thing I will tell you: if you're starting a podcast, there are people out there that say make money off the podcast. Here's what I tell people: if you don't have a Wikipedia page right now, you're not going to make money off your podcast. Because like the podcasts that I listen to, there are a couple of business ones here and there I might listen to. Most of the time, I want to relax. So I'll go, again, I just watched this. Okay, I'm going to tell you that it's PG-13, but I'm a fan of professional wrestling. And there's a lady named Renee Paquette. I'm probably butchering her name. Her podcast, Oral Sessions. I enjoy it because I want to know more about those guests.
Got it.
So that part there, but I don't listen to business podcasts per se.
Understood.
That's there we go. You pulled it off. 4 questions in 8 minutes and 8 seconds. And why is it 8 minutes and 8 seconds, William?
Because 808 looks a lot like Bob.
It does. It does. Your website, say it real quick.
It is thinkacquisition.net, www.thinkacquisition.net.
In the description, it's magic. William, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you so very much for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And everyone else, I am legally required to tell you to like, share, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, 5 stars, ring the bell, whatever the heck the social media network tells you all to do. You all have a wonderful day now. Talk to you later. Bye.